Why Bola Tinubu is helping France to destroy Niger? What do they have on him? Hello, welcome back to Treasure Notes. By now you have heard that Bola Tinubu wants to start a war with Niger. His excuse is a military coup in the country which removed the democratically elected president led by Mohamed Bazoum.
The way ECOWAS wanted to go from the beginning should have been less warmongering, more diplomatic, at least to give themselves room in order to make sure that if diplomacy fails, then they can use the stick. But they began by threatening to use the stick, and now they are facing with a safe-facing situation. They have to backtrap because they cannot go to war. They don't have the means. If ever any outside countries like France give them the military logistic to send their troops there, they will appear as a new colonial force operating on the interest of France.
For sure, no one wants a coup. We all know the instability and problems that coups have caused in Nigeria. However, why should the answer to dealing with the military coup in Niger be a military invasion of the country by ECOWAS led by Nigeria? There is no need for it. In fact, Nigeria simply cannot afford to go to war, not even with Niger. We do not have the resources. Moreover, the coup that happened in Niger claimed no life. However, if Nigeria sends its military, many lives will be lost on all sides. Last week, Niger refused to allow ECOWAS and the United Nations delegations to enter the country. They cited security concerns, but we all know their reason. They were daring ECOWAS. ECOWAS, led by Bola Tinubu, were too quick in issuing ultimatum of war to the military junta in Niger, and now the coup plotters have called their bluff. ECOWAS, feeling slighted, responded by activating his standby military force to be ready to go to war in Niger.
In the event the authorities' demands are not met within 1 week, take all measures necessary to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. Such measures may include the use of force.
While all these are happening, many countries have stated their support for Niger. Mali said they would support Niger if ECOWAS and Nigeria invade the country. Burkina Faso said that any military operation against Niger will be seen as a declaration of war against them. Even Algeria said they will fight alongside Niger Republic. Chad said they would not support ECOWAS and that they do not intend to go to war with their neighbor. So, who is left to carry the burden of this war? It will be Nigeria. Let's not forget that Russia and its Wagner group have been the ones pushing the Nigerian military. Of course, they will join the fight once it starts, either by sending their Wagner forces or by sending military aid and resources. You can see how West Africa will be turned into a battleground for the next foreseeable future. Why coups are really terrible, it will not be compared to what will come if Bola Tinubu and the ECOWAS leadership are allowed to have their way. The latest news is that the Nigerian military coup plotters led by General Abdurrahman Chiani say they are ready for a dialogue with ECOWAS. And for this news, everyone is celebrating. However, let me tell you right now that is a face-saving measure. They are only trying to buy time. They are not interested in what ECOWAS and Bola Tinubu or France have to say. They have been advised, probably by their Russian patrons, to play along while they build up their military capabilities and defenses. Trust me, in another 4 years, they will still be talking about dialogue and timeline for transitions. By agreeing to dialogue, they have given Bola Tinubu and ECOWAS a face-saving grace. ECOWAS obviously does not want to go to war, cannot go to war. The ECOWAS parliament voted down military interventions in Niger. The Nigerian Senate did the same thing, rejected Bola Tinubu's request to start a war with Niger. And most importantly, the citizens of ECOWAS say they do not want war. That should be the end of the matter, right? But it can't. You know why? Because Bola Tinubu and the ECOWAS leaders have opened their big mouth to give a military ultimatum, thinking that they would scare the coup plotters. It did not work. And now they are forced to do something. They have to do something. They are forced to undertake a military intervention that they are not ready for or even desire. Sensing their predicament, Niger decided to relax their defiant stance a little bit and offer them a way out of the problem they put themselves by speaking without thinking. That is what this is all about. General Chiani is not interested in any dialogue. He is not relinquishing power to anybody. It is not going to happen. He's going to cut a deal with the United States and leave the drone bases in their country. The only country they will not listen to is France, and for good reason. France knows this. That is why they are pushing Bola Tinubu to go to war with Niger. But the question is, why is Bola Tinubu allowing himself to be used by France? Why does he have to listen to them? We all know that he goes to France for his medical treatment. Is that enough to sell out and start a war in your own backyard? No, I don't think so. There must be something else. There is a rumor in the intelligence community that France has something on Bola Tinubu. That is, they have a secret he does not want them to release to the public. It may sound far-fetched, but it is very possible. After all, Bola Tinubu has been accused of everything from drug trafficking to money laundering. Who knows what evidence other countries have on him? This is the reason why you do not put people with skeletons in their cupboard in the presidency. You do not make alleged compromised individuals as president. They will be used and forced to do things that does not make sense to the people of their country. I'm not saying this is what is happening here because I do not know for sure, but those making the argument have a valid point. Apart from trying to distract us at home from the economic hardship the APC has put Nigeria, I cannot think of another reason why Bola Tinubu has become a warmongering errand boy for France. Can you think of any? If you can, please let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.